Are you stuck getting less than 100 views on your videos? Does it ever feel like the YouTube algorithm is just completely ignoring you? If that sounds familiar, then I have some really good news. We're about to break down a specific strategy that new channels are using to get the algorithm's attention and pull in hundreds of thousands of views, sometimes on their very first video.
All right, here's the game plan. First, we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret behind viral videos. Then we'll walk through a simple three-step process: defining your audience, recreating successful videos or outliers, and building what are called content buckets. And finally, we'll tie it all together to show you how it creates a powerful growth cycle for your channel.
So let's dive right into the big mystery. We've all been there, right? You pour your heart and soul into a video, you hit publish, and crickets. Maybe 50 views. Meanwhile, some brand new channel pops up out of nowhere and gets this massive, explosive growth from day one. It's super frustrating, but trust me, there is a method to this madness.
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Here's the thing, it's not just luck. It's not a roll of the dice. These creators understand something fundamental about how YouTube decides which videos to show to people. They aren't just making random content. They're speaking the algorithm's language from the get-go.
And look, this is not just some theory. We're talking real-world results. A brand new channel getting 750,000 views on its first upload, or a channel like Frankie Key Poker hitting nearly 1 million views on his first video. And then there's Jenny Hoyos, who used this exact strategy to go from 0 to over 1 billion views. Yeah, billion with a B. The point is, this stuff works.
So how in the world are they doing it? Well, the very first step, and this might sound a little backward, is to forget about the algorithm for a second and just think about people. Before you can get views, you have to know whose views you actually want. The algorithm is just a matchmaker, trying to connect the right video with the right person. Your job is to make that connection totally obvious.
And the key concept to understand here is the audience profile. It sounds technical, but it's super simple. It's just a group of people who are all interested in the same kind of stuff. They're the ones who will happily binge watch all your content if you give them more of what they love.
So here's a cool way to visualize this. Imagine your channel is one big circle. The algorithm sees all these smaller circles floating around it, and those are your potential audience profiles. Maybe one circle is full of people interested in side hustles, another is all about financial freedom, and a third is into productivity. When you upload a video, YouTube basically dips it into a few of these circles to see who responds. If one group likes it, bam, YouTube shows it to more and more people just like them.
And this is exactly why having a focused channel is an absolute game changer. Let's go back to Frankie C. Poker. His channel is all about high-stakes poker. That's it. The audience is crystal clear, and the algorithm knows exactly who to show his videos to. But imagine if he suddenly uploaded a video about gardening. Well, now the algorithm is completely confused. The poker fans don't care, and YouTube has no idea how to find gardeners on his channel. Your job is to train the algorithm by being consistent.
Okay, so you've defined your audience. Awesome. Now what do you make for them? Well, instead of just guessing and throwing ideas at the wall, step 2 is all about using data to find ideas that are already proven to work. We do this by hunting for outliers.
So what the heck is an outlier? It's simply a video that gets way more views than a channel's average. It's like a big, flashing neon sign from the audience and the algorithm that's screaming, hey, this topic, this title, this format, this works. Finding these is like finding a cheat code for your content strategy.
But, and this is the secret sauce, the part most people miss. Don't just find an outlier in your own niche and copy it. The real hack is to find a proven video format from a completely different niche, and then adapt it to your own. That way, the format feels fresh and new to your audience, but you already know the core concept is a certified winner.
You know, getting one viral video is an amazing feeling, but turning that one-hit wonder into long-term, sustained channel growth, that takes a system. And this brings us right to step 3, building content buckets.
And we don't have to guess what YouTube wants. They tell us directly, right here in this quote. This reveals the entire game. The ultimate goal is to get returning viewers. If the algorithm sees that people are coming back to your channel for more, it will start promoting your content like crazy. Everything hinges on this one thing.
So how do you get those precious return viewers? You do it with content buckets. A content bucket is just a repeatable video format. It's a series. It has a similar title, a similar structure, a similar topic. This consistency makes it incredibly easy for a viewer to decide to watch the next one, and it makes it even easier for the algorithm to know what it should recommend. Let's look at Jenny Hoyos again, because she is an absolute master of this. Her main content bucket was $1 fast food versus a fancy restaurant item. She established that format, and then she just repeated it over and over. $1 pizza, $1 boba, $1 burrito. You see the pattern? A viewer who enjoyed the pizza video is almost guaranteed to click on the boba or burrito one. It's predictable, in the best way possible. Here's another perfect example to really let this sink in. A channel had a huge hit with a video about their golden retriever meeting a new rescue puppy. Instead of just treating it as a one-off lucky break, they smartly turned it into a content bucket. Their new, repeatable format became Golden Retriever meets blank, and they just kept repeating that success by filling in the blank.
Okay, let's put all the pieces together, because these 3 steps aren't just separate tactics you can try. They're all interconnected parts of a single, powerful engine. They create a feedback loop that fuels your channel's growth.
And this right here is what that virtuous cycle of growth looks like. You start by recreating an outlier to get that first viral hit. That success does more than get you views. It shows you who your audience is. With that data, you can then build content buckets designed specifically for them. This brings them back for more, creating those return viewers, which is the #1 signal to the algorithm to push your channel to even more new viewers. And that kicks off the entire cycle all over again.
So this isn't just theory. It's a real, actionable framework. The whole system is laid out right in front of you. So the only question left is, what's the first proven video idea you're going to find and adapt for your own channel?